Some citizens have taken the initiative to start clearing blocked roadways, lending support to the Ministry of Infrastructure, a ministry that has become overwhelmed. One of the most recent and largest landslips reported following days of unstable weather condition was in Mardi Gras, St. George, Tuesday morning. The rapid land movement brought down large boulders and trees, blocking the main road, restricting movement in the area, as well as disrupting electricity and water supply. 2 utility poles were shifted from their position and water mains were impacted. Homeowners in the vicinity were moved beyond words, saying this was the worst they've seen since Hurricanes Ivan and Emily.
Maybe around 4:30 in the morning, I heard this loud crack, and I thought it was one of this tree here. I thought it was one of the tree. But when I looked at it, I could barely see anything because it was dark in the night, 4 o'clock in the morning. And when I see the light come a little bit, I saw the pole slanted and the nutmeg tree was cracked. So I thought it was just the nutmeg tree and the pole. Until around 6 in the morning, everybody started talking, and I heard all the commotion outside, and I realized when I come out, all the dirt, and I couldn't solve it. But apparently now the top, there's an old water tank to the top, so we're not sure if that contributed to all the water coming down because it overflowed the water, and everything just come down. The good thing about it is that if you look at the big stones there, that the dirt came down before the stone. Otherwise, we'd have more disaster with all of that.
This senior citizen said it was around 4 a.m. he heard a sound and didn't think much of it until daylight.
To be honest, what happened bed, we had time to take bed. Coming to morning time, we had a rapture. But we didn't take nothing to force it or nothing like that. We didn't call me and saying that his brother. The son called me and saying, oh, it was devastating like in Ukraine. How he making his space like that to come down, have to do what he wanted to do. And that was the condition. We had now to take a little time with it, still. So come back now like Russia attacking Ukraine again. This thing and them friend. The trees, man. We're still trying to get rid of the trees, and the water burst. When the water burst, you have to take covers. There's no way you can go and help.
Kevin George, attached to the Ministry of Infrastructure, spoke to the efforts to have the area motorable by evening.
So this morning we received the complaints of a massive landslide, as you can see behind me, and we started mobilizing our crews. So we had some chainsaw operators that had to go in firstly and cut up all the logs and the trees that came down. We had some large nutmeg trees, cocoa trees, all different types of trees. They basically cut up all those trees, right? Then we presently are waiting the men to come and drill the larger boulders that wouldn't be able to just be placed on a truck to go with. They would come and drill them, break them up smaller, and then we would be able to cart them away. We also have happening now the soil. We have an excavator loading trucks with the soil that is there and carting it away so that we can clear up that road. We have a bobcat that is presently working on the top side, an excavator working on the bottom side, and the aim is to have this road motorable by nightfall, basically.
The road officer was asked about the disposal of the materials being picked up in this particular area.
So presently where we are dumping right behind us here now, we were just given permission by the landowner who wants to build up his land. So he basically gave that permission to dump there. But most of our dumping with the trees and the pieces of rocks and so, any debris besides mud, would be aiming towards the Perseverance dump site, which is our approved dump site.
Christina John, GBN News.